Hey YouTube, it's getting pretty late, so I'm a little tired. Anyway, this week's card of the week, Tsunade and Jiraiya. I messed up, okay? It's Tsunade and Shizune. I've already done Tsunade and Jiraiya. Just not used to saying this. I remember getting this in a random pack. It was so cool because it has 3 dots rarity. Anyway, enough gloating. It's Wind and Earth Ninja Platoon. Let me start reading the flavor text to you guys because it's fun. Alright. This is Shizune saying, because on a platoon both people talk. Don't tell me that the money is... Yes, freshly borrowed. Makes a little bit of comedic humor with Shizune's eyes like this. Generic funny anime pose. Alright, turn 6, 1 hand cost. Okay, that's not that bad since it's 2 symbols. Leaf, Sonine, Special Jonin. You know, I think she goes up in rank later, Shizune, to Jonin. Anyway, female, medical, platoon, mental power 3, because Tsunade has mental power 3 and Shizune has mental power 1, I think. I don't know. Anyway, their effect, you know what, I'm going to go to the effect next. Medicine combat attribute. Now, the power, the combat, like Tsunade's, it has 8 power. And you know how Tsunade's got that 1 support that really makes no sense whatsoever? This card's got 4 support. Now, mostly it's going to be your main attacker, but 4 support is pretty good. There comes the darkness. Okay, an injured status, it has a still good 5-2. Now, that's still pretty good. That's, as good as Jiraiya, the injured status one that comes in play injured status. That's almost as good as any normal Jiraiya. That's 1 point away from injured status to Orochimaru, support. So yeah, it's got a 5-2 and injured. It's pretty worth it, but I haven't gotten around to it. Alright, Tsunade and Shizune. Their effect is called Depths. Valid. When this ninja is put in play, draw 2 cards. That's like twice as good as the, let me see if I can find it. That's twice as good as this, because you're drawing 2 cards. Well, guess what? They, changed it. That would be way too broken, right? Just too broken for the card game. Made it so that it's sort of like Kabuto, except that you draw it when it's put in play. So you draw 2 when it's put in play. Let me just make this clear. At the end of your turn, you put 2 cards from your hand to the bottom of your deck. I don't know what happens if you don't have 2 cards in your hand at the end of the turn. I guess you just don't return, or you return all the cards you have. That's sort of like this card. Once per turn, at the end of your turn, you can draw a card, then move 1 card from your hand to the bottom of your deck. This is like a good draw power search card when you're trying to search out something. And it could combo really good in a fire deck because fire goes good sub with wind. Wind goes good sub with earth, and this is wind earth. So anyway, in a deck, if you're gonna run this, I'd have to say run either 3 Shizune or 3 Tsunade. Or what I would probably do if it's gonna be a wind deck, which it probably would be, 2 Shizune and 2 Tsunade. That is 4, and there's a chance that you'll have both on the field at the same time. But even so, this is pretty much for draw power, because if you think about it, Tsunade on a team with Shizune is a possible 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 healthy status if both of them are healthy. This is only an 8. So, it is pretty good though. Platoons are pretty good. It's just that that's how I would run some platoons. Like Shikatamari, if I had it, I'd run it with a 2 Shika, 2 Tem. Rating. Well, the support is sort of annoying because you're never going to have it as Black Ninja, but let's just count that as a plus. Yeah, I'm yawning on YouTube. That pig's funny. Anyway, I want to rate it 7 or an 8. I mean, it is pretty good. I'm gonna leave it at 8. It's not like a piece of shit or nothing. It's pretty good. So 8, 8, 8, 8. I expected the camera to stop when I said 8 the first 3 times. I got an idea. Look over there when I press this button, so you think it's magic. Okay, ready? Ready? The rating is 8.